first back-to-back of the season. How does that affect your rotations for tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think you just have to be mindful of always doing what's best for the team, give us the best chance to win. At the same time, what's best for the players. So, as we go into the game, we'll see how the game goes, and if we need to be flexible throughout.
Do you anticipate having to handle both these games,
I
Joe?
do anticipate it as of now, but like I said, things can change, and we'll do what's best to give us the best chance to win, but also what's best for the guys.
Is that the thing that over the year may change at different times, but obviously given the situation you guys are in right now, it's maybe more than need to happen for both games than necessarily like the optimal scenario?
Yeah, I mean, I think you always want to have your guys, but I think at the same time you got to do what's best for them, and then what gives us the best chance to win, and then what gives us the best chance to be healthy over the long term. So, just considering all those things each and every back-to-back and throughout the season as well.
Malcolm Brogdon, a bunch of years of dimension is he bringing to your team this year that maybe you lacked in the last year?
Yeah, I don't think it's anything that we lacked. I think the players that we've had here have been great for us. I think what Brogdon does add is a humility and awareness. Brings great experience. Has been in the league a long time. And in that second unit, he brings pace, brings decision making, and makes people around him better.
What's the process like of preparing for that role? Does it kind of help you more, or is it more of an adjustment?
We talked about it in film. The rules committee talked about it, so it's just a matter of breaking a habit of being able to, do that. And so I don't think it's anything bigger than that. Just, talk about it, break the habit, and kind of move on.
It seems, though, Joe, that long-term, that rule change is probably going to benefit teams that are trying to get out of front more so than teams that maybe want to play more stagnant half-court offense.
It'll probably benefit the teams that don't turn it over. So if we could get more shots than the other team and take care of the ball, we might not be in those situations as much.
Carson said this morning, we thought the series against Miami last year kind of goes to the toughness on this team. What do you think you guys maybe took from that?
Toughness, the ability to respond to adversity. And, I think heading into this season, we're going to get everybody's best shot. And, we have to be able to manage that as well. So I think he's right in that for sure.
How much do you talk about that, if at all, Joe? Just knowing that you're going to get opponents' best shot because they're looking at you as kind of the standard, the place that they want to be this season. I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you have to talk about it every day, but we do have to have a humility and awareness to the fact that, where we're trying to get to, we're going to get everybody's best shot. So how do we handle that? Whether it goes our way or not, we have to be able to execute. We got to be able to be poised, and we got to be able to, be tough.
Is there almost kind of a quiet confidence that the team has when you had the kind of season that you had last year, you bring most of those guys back, and when you do see adversity, you kind of understand how to deal with that, or you dealt with it before successfully? Is there confidence that comes about having gone through that process?
I think so. I think there's definitely a quiet confidence. There's a balance, but there's also, we do want to keep our edge with the fact of, when we are in these situations, how do we execute?
There you go with Noah. Zach big up the credential that last game. How much is that kind of him earning your trust or him being like a good matchup for that game? Right, kind of go to some other side.
Yeah, I think Noah's done a good job. I think at the same time we have a lot of different weapons, and we could play a lot of different ways. So I think it's both. I think he's done a good job, and I think we can be pliable throughout the season and give guys different lineups. And I thought we did a good job of that in the Philly game.
It's usually been in the last decade. Coaches didn't want to play more than 9 guys, maybe 10. Now some coaches are playing 11 and 12. Is that kind of normal? Would you be open to playing like as many as 11 guys regularly?
I'll play whoever gives us the best chance to win, however many guys that takes. I think it's, that's important. I think depth is important. And so if you can develop guys throughout the year, if you can develop lineups, if you can develop identities, I think that helps you for the playoffs because, you don't know what you're going to face in the playoffs.
So there's not a long list of players who have done what Blake Griffin is doing in terms of frequent all-star and then a role player. What do you think is the biggest part of that transition? Is it something physical in how he has to play on the floor, or is it mental adjusting to that change?
Blake's been great since we've had him on and off the court, and I think what he does bring, is that quiet confidence. He brings that experience, and I think for him, we do some things differently defensively, and I think it's just a matter of learning our defensive schemes, positioning, angles, our coverage communication. But I think he's been great for us.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.